Hey y'all, I'm Jen and welcome back to my Hangout. Today's video I want to talk about my 2022 planner as it is so far. I still have some things that I want to do for it, so I'm just going to show you what I have so far. I'm open to suggestions to change things. But I think what I've got so far is going to work really well for me. So let's get right into it. So this is the Happy Planner. This is going to be a Franken planned planner. This is everything for January in here. I'm using the metal discs. I love metal discs. Don't really like plastic discs. The quality is not as good. It doesn't seem to hold things as strong, and I do plan to carry this planner around with me places, so I definitely need to have something strong for it. I did for last year's planner, the one that I took around, I was using this, and I may go back to this, I don't know. For now I'm just going to keep this cover. I think mainly because it's a new year and it's speaking to me. I am the creator of my own happy life, which I most definitely am. So this kind of spoke to me. I can't remember. I can't remember if this is a planner cover or a Happy Notes cover, but regardless, I liked it and I swiped it. So I think it's a planner cover, but I'm not sure. So on the inside, I made a page for myself. My word of the year is going to be consistent. I have in the past had issues being consistent with just about anything I've ever done. So I start out strong, like every January 1st, like everybody else. I start out strong with goals and this and that and the other. And I realized that, I peter out somewhere along the line. Sometimes I get through January. Sometimes I don't even get through half of January. But I proved with my last video that showed my planner flip through for the whole year that yes, I can do it. I was able to be fairly consistent with things. Not to say that there were some blank pages in there, because there were, and I think anybody that's ever been a planner would confess to the fact that there's going to be some blank pages in there every once in a while. So I feel in good company. But I wanted to have a focus word for this year, consistent. I want to be consistent in all areas of my life. I'm going to be also realistic in the fact that there's going to be times where something is going to slide, but I hope that I'm going to have some systems in place to where I'll be able to get back on track. So I made this page, just cut it out of 28-pound cardstock, and just put the definition of consistent on here. And I put this in the very front behind a clear dashboard. Sorry about the noise. I didn't realize our lawn guys were coming today. But anyway, put it behind the clear dashboard because I want to see this every time I open my planner to remind me. Second thing I did, I saw this on Kenya's page. Kenya did a 22 things for 2022, something similar to this. So I liked it so much I decided to do it myself. So I have things on here like daily stretching routine, redo my office, consistent memory keeping, walking 22 minutes for 5 days a week, calling family members a couple of times a month, dates with my husband, those kind of things. So, but there's 22 things, and all of these things are definitely doable things. They are definitely not out of realm of being done. So I thought this was a kind of a good way to put some intentions out there for the universe. So, and then goal page. I took a hint from Elena from the Organized Money, and did 4 goals, um, in 4 areas of my life, I should say: spiritually, marriage and the family, personal goals, and health goals. So spiritual, um, I don't really subscribe to any particular religion or belief system. I grew up Christian, evangelical Christian, been deconstructing from that, but I'm keeping a lot of the things that spoke to me and I hold dear. But I'm also branching out and realizing that there is way more out there than just Christianity. So my plan is to write and read on a daily basis and meditate or pray 15 minutes a day. Under my marriage and family, weekly date nights with my husband, and regular calls to family members. So, of my siblings, all of our parents are gone with the exception of one of our step parents. So, we're trying to keep, things going there, as far as family contact and that sort of thing. Personal, I plan to read 24 books this year. Plan time for fun things to do, and then complete four college courses for the next year. I'm already signed up for 2 for this semester, so if I do 2 in the fall semester, that'll fulfill this personal goal. And then finally, on my health, so just a quick background about me. I had been over 300 pounds my whole adult life. Almost 4 years ago, I had gastric bypass surgery. I dropped about 120 pounds, and there has been some regain since then, about 20 pounds worth. So my focus is to get back to the basics and get my health back to the way it was. Not to say that it went bad. I was, before I had my surgery, I had 10 prescription medications I was on, including 2 insulins. Once I had the surgery and lost the weight, I dropped all of my medications, but I have one medication that I'll be taking for the rest of my life, and that's a thyroid medication that, that's something that will always be there. So, so my health didn't suffer in that respect, but I can feel my clothes are getting tighter, my energy's waning, that sort of thing. So I want to get rid of the regain this year, and I also want to build up my stamina again. So I found a fitness studio that's local, where I stopped going, a couple years ago because of COVID starting, and didn't want to be in a big gym where tons of people were. I didn't think it was a safe environment to be. This one is a very unique business model where it is a private fitness studio where you book the time that you're going to use, from 45 minutes to 2 hours, however long you think you need to do. You pay your time, you get a private code to get into the studio, and once you're in there, it is just for you. No other people come in. The only people that are in that place are people you want to be there. You have control of the music, the TVs, all of the equipment. Everything is at your disposal for that time that you're there. So, and the trainer that owns this place also will be doing classes, and so my plan is to do 1 class a week and 1 private session to myself a week. So basically 2 times in the studio, and then to make sure that I walk 22 minutes a day. And then my other goal for my health is to drink more water, which I think that's on everybody's goal list, but I definitely need to do that for sure. This is one thing I have never been good at, but I just need to make the effort to do. So, also, I got some half sheets from Happy Planner that for Habit Tracker. So January, I'm on a no spend, y'all. I don't even want to tell you how much I spent on just planner supplies and stuff this year. Every time a new release came out, every time I saw something new I had never seen, I felt like I had to have it, and I definitely did not keep to the budget in that respect. So January is definitely going to be a no spend. And I'm also going to keep track here of the days that I make my 22 minutes. And then I'll figure something out for this, I'm sure. I love these half sheets. Happy Planner did a great thing when they did this, and I love that there's so many different kinds, if you can get them, that is. But this one I was able to get, so that's good. This is the last page of my December checklist. Once January 1st comes, I'll be getting rid of this, but I'll be putting it in my archives, I should say, but I haven't now because we're basically here. Today's the 28th. So, place where I was taking some notes. Sometimes I'll be watching YouTube while I'm working on my planner, and I hear a speaker, make a couple of notes, or if I hear about a book that I want to read, recommended by a YouTuber or an author, I write it down, that sort of thing. So here is my currently for January. I have down some doctor's appointments that I have, birthdays of folks, and then I just love working with blues here. Since it's still winter and snow is kind of on the blue side, or I'm taking some liberties, but I don't care. So I just kind of did my thing there. I enjoyed it. I set up my task lists. If you saw the 2021 flip through, I was showing these sheets. These come in the monthly Happy Planner layout, where it comes like this. So it's like their currently page and then daily tasks. This is from August that I didn't use, but I'm probably going to try to repurpose. So and then a couple of notes pages. So I set mine up for January. There's a set of dots for each day of the month. So January's 31 days, so there's 31 spots. Boy, I hope you guys can't hear the lawnmowers and the trimmers and such out there. I guess I won't find out until I start doing the edit on this. Anyway, so I did all that, and then this is just a little reminder right here on this page right here. What the heck? What the heck? What happened to my camera? Oh, there we go. That's better. Just a reminder here that I am enough. So anyway, there's that place to take some notes. So like I said, I'm Franken planning all of my planner sections into one. This is just for January. I will be setting up a catch-all section. Right now, I've got my dashboard layout for the catch-all, but I got on clearance a vertical hourly layout. Don't ask me which one it was. I can picture a green cover, but I can't remember what else. But because I'm thinking, with as busy as life is going to get starting in January, I may need to do more hourly planning as opposed to the way I've been doing it. So I haven't done anything in this section yet. This layout may be used for something different. So I'm kind of on hold with that. And then I've got a layout here. This is going to be solely for school, because I'm doing 2 courses this semester, and in addition to a job where I work about 55 to 60 hours a week. So I'm leaving this as it is. I realized that when I was doing my 2021 planners, that I had a section that was professional development that included some work things and a professional organization I was in and my school. And I realized that I didn't use the work part or the professional organization part nearly enough, but I know that with this semester that it's going to be busy. So I decided to not do either. It looks like my camera froze. Oh, never mind. We're back. Sorry. Sorry. This isn't a great camera, but it's what I got. So here you go. But anyway, so this is just going to be for my college courses. And school doesn't start until next week. So I just kind of made a nice pretty spread for this time. So I'll be doing some planning with me's, I would imagine, on some things. Okay, so this is going to be my health section. It's a little different than what I had before. So before I had all my health and wellness stuff together, but I decided I'm going to do a totally separate fitness section, and you'll see why in a minute. So I changed it up to where I don't use the monthly layout on this because I couldn't think of anything I needed to do for the monthly, so I just glued it shut to the divider and just gonna leave it be. But this is how I've got it set up this time. So vital signs, which I track my weight, my blood pressure, and my sleep from my Fitbit. My glucose, I take it a minimum of 1 time a day, but I try to take it 2 or 3 just to make sure that I'm still on track. Fortunately, with the gastric bypass surgery that I had, it's really helped my diabetes. So I don't ever find my numbers are off too much or anything, but I still like to track it just in case. And then I track my medication and my vitamins here. Water trackers, these are from one of the fitness sticker packs from Happy Planner. And then down here is for my spiritual stuff. I write down how many minutes I read. If I write in my spirit section, which you'll see in a minute, and then if I do my meditation. So I'll be checking those things off. So that's pretty decent there. Okay. And then for some reason I put February in here too, and I don't know why for that section. I don't know. But then, okay, so here's my fitness section. Y'all, the story behind this dashboard. So this is one of those dashboard sticker things. So on here originally there was a sticker pad with some Stick Girl stickers. I wanted to use the stickers, true, but I also wanted to use this, and the sticker pad was stuck on here so hard. I did everything. I soaked it in water. I scraped it off. I did everything I could. So I've got some scratches on here, but I don't care. Anyway, I love this. But it was, and I ended up using alcohol to help dissolve the adhesive, and it worked much better than anything else. So, but anyway, this is one of my favorite dashboards. So regardless of the scratches, I do not care. Anyway, so this is a fitness extension pack. Not extension. Yeah, extension pack. Yeah. So I got, again, I did not use the monthly layout in this because I didn't see the need, because I'm going to be tracking everything I'm going to do here. So here's what we got. The top line's going to be for workouts. I'm going to put some of my Fitbit numbers here. These are all from that sticker book. I thought this was very clever. And then I can track breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then I can write down a gratitude here. And I probably will figure out something for my sidebar here. For right now, it's kind of gonna be the way it is. We'll figure something out for that, I'm sure. So gonna keep doing that. I'm sticking some, if I find some workouts that I like, I'm gonna write them out and do it here, and then when I get ready to do workouts, I can add it onto my list there. So, and then here's all the rest of that extension pack that I'm just gonna kind of keep in here. Not going to do much of anything with it at the moment. Okay. And then here's my spiritual section. It's basically the undated horizontal Disney Princess layout. And here is where I'll be doing some writing. Sometimes it'll be like I'll put in a quote. I'll put in a scripture from a holy book, mostly the Bible, because that's what I'm familiar with. But I also don't mind reading, other spiritual thoughts as well. And I'll just write down. And this is where I can get creative. I will sticker and washi the crap out of it, I'm sure, because I love those things. I'll use all kinds of different color pens, which I have. I have plenty. I don't think I need to buy anything else, but going to do that. But anyway, this is going to be the place where I'm going to be able to keep that kind of thing. This is going to be one of my spiritual disciplines for the year. And it kind of can do two things at once, because you can fill this out and meditate at the same time. It's kind of a meditative process. Or you can, sit and pray and meditate on anything, whatever way you want to do it for yourself. That, I'll do it both ways, I'm sure. So, but anyway, so I've got some pages in for that. And then I've got a home section here that is a vertical style planner. I haven't really done anything in for next week yet. I'll probably do that later tonight. I've already kind of started on my monthly layout so that I can put down when our regular trash comes and when our recycle comes, the days I'm going to meal plan for myself. So my husband and I work opposite shifts. I work a traditional day shift job. I'm in at 6:30, home by 4:30 or 5. He leaves for work at noon and is home by 9:30 or 10. So during the week, we don't have meals together. Our meals together typically are, we have one full day off together, which is usually Sunday. So we'll go to breakfast or something like that. And the last part of the year, we had been going to dinner as well. We would do like a late brunch and then a dinner like 5 or 6. I want to try to cook more at home this year. We enjoy going out to breakfast, so I probably won't change that part. But the other part, I want to start making more meals at home. So I'll be doing meal planning for that. But the meal plans here are mainly for myself. So I want to, like I said earlier, I want to get the 20 pounds that I've regained off. And I found that the best way to do that is to plan ahead, that instead of living, by the seat of my pants. I think that's been part of my problem, with this regain. So I'm going to be doing that, doing the meal planning for myself. And I'll do that, put the actual planning in the fitness part there. But I've got, the days that I do laundry and grocery shop and all the fun stuff that you typically see when somebody does a home planner. So there'll be some more specific things like how often I'll, do certain chores, that sort of thing. I keep watching other people's planners channels that are doing these home planners to see what other ideas I can borrow from them. So anyway, so that's my home section. And then this section is going to be my social media planner. I'm finding that I may not need to do a vertical planner for that I could probably use just like a monthly layout to mark down the days I'm going to record, and maybe just have some note paper just to brainstorm some ideas as to some things I can record. I don't know. I mean, I'm still, like I said, that part's still kind of muddy. And then I've got my section that I call future dates. It's basically the perpetual calendar from the first planner I bought, the Indigo Happy Planner. Um, and this is basically where I just put down some future dates, doctor's appointments, and other things that are going on. I've seen Mary Ellen on Planning with Bumble has a video of like 50 things you can do with these. So I still have the other ones from my other planners that if I, feel inclined, I may, use it for something. I know some people put like their gratitude of the day on it. That might be a good idea. Yeah, that might be a good idea because I think I have those. When I was going through making my archive earlier, I think I have those. But anyway, that's something I can do offline here. So anyway, so that's that. And then I do have a travel section. My husband and I are going to be going for our fourth paper wedding anniversary. And by paper, I mean that we got married in a civil ceremony on December 30th, 2017, so that he could get on my insurance. There's a long story on that that I may tell one day. But then 6 months later, on June 30th, we had a big wedding with all of our friends and family. So anyway, so for our paper anniversary, we're going to take a 3-day, 2-night trip to St. Simon's Island in Georgia, just to get away from here. So I've got my travel plans, and I'm going to be making some other notes, that sort of thing. But but I put it all in a section here. I do like to travel quite a bit. So anytime I plan a trip, I'm going to print out itineraries and all that and put it here in this section. Probably have a brainstorming section of places that, that we'd like to go. When we always take a big vacation, late June, early July, traveling somewhere. It just really depends. We've been several different places. So we'll be doing that eventually here. But anyway, that's where we'll go. Plus, I plan to maybe add some other sections in here, like some other, some more filler paper for brainstorming, all kinds of stuff, other things. So anyway, that's the catch-all. Now, what I didn't show you, I am keeping my my budget planner totally separate, and here's why. I am using the Organized Money budget planner. Elena Fingal, her channel is called The Organized Money, and I really like her planning system. So I got the printable version of it. In retrospect, I probably would have been better maybe if I had bought the printed version of hers, but I basically went to I did it online actually for Office Depot. I submitted the file, they printed it out for me. I brought it home and punched it myself. These are Thalia brand, like a poly cover, and they have metal discs. They're different than Happy Planner, as you can see, because they are solid discs, but they are metal. Really nice. So I got this set of discs and 3 sets of covers, one in olive, one in black, and one in burgundy or wine color, just so that I could cover this up. But I haven't started putting anything in this yet. So if you want a whole flip through of her budget planner, just go to her channel and she can do it. But she's got this laid out so well. Here's where you do, here's budget categories. She suggests that you make 4 to 5 financial goals for the year. She suggests doing a money routine where, for instance, daily you check your bank balance every day, every week you check savings balance, and then monthly, quarterly, and annually. I'll have to look at this at the part of her video where she talked about this, because I can't remember exactly what else she was saying about this. But there's a savings tracker here. She also has a place where you can do a debt reduction tracker. And this is for your total debt, I'm assuming, because it doesn't have just like one thing. And then if you know anything about how to do a debt snowball, there she has it listed here. There is a everything's undated, so you can use it. You can start it whenever you want. I'm going to start in January, obviously, but you month and year, and then you can put the dates above. There's a sidebar here on the side to make notes. That's your typical monthly, but what I use the most in this is she's got a monthly budget, which in a way doesn't work for me because I'm paid twice a month, so I don't use this as much. I actually do more of a paycheck budget. It's like I know what my income's going to be, and then what my projected expenses are going to be, and then over here in this column I can put what I actually made and what I actually pay, or what I actually put. Typically the bills get paid, and then a lot of anything I have extra from like working overtime goes into like sinking funds, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically a bank account, a savings account that goes for things that you may not need every single day of the year, but you know it's going to happen at some point. Christmas, birthdays, vacation. I've got my sinking funds include things like personal care, tuition, because I pay my own. I don't get any loans or anything. So tuition. What else do I have on there? Travel, those kind of things where you put back so much of pay, or if you know that something big's coming up, you can start directing money to that. People do it for a lot of different things, but if you put sinking funds in the YouTube bar, you'll get like a gazillion videos on that subject. But Elena, as far as I'm concerned, is pretty much the expert in that. So, but anyway, she has all of these different sheets. She's got 4 paycheck budget sheets in here for people that might get paid weekly. And then there's an expense tracker, which this is the other thing I use the most. I tried doing it in a Happy Planner in 2021. One of the extension pack, it just didn't work for me. This is a letter size, or a big Happy Planner size thing. So this is probably going to work much better for me. She also has things like where you can close out your monthly budget, just to see, like for instance, you can put your budget categories here. You can put down how much you budget, how much you actually spent, and what the difference is. I think this is probably going to be super duper helpful for me. There's also a net worth calculation you can do every month, which looks like this. Not sure if I'll be doing this. I probably won't do it to start with, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. But then she's got a page for notes if you need to do other notes, and then it starts again. So so a whole year's worth of this, and actually on her website, on her Etsy shop, she has them with this is the actual cover, but it's in a nice laminated, and it's in color. When I printed this at Office Depot, I just did it black or white because of what I did. She also has what she calls a life planner, which if you go to her Etsy shop, you'll be able to see, or if you go to her YouTube page, you'll be able to see a video of that too, to see how it is. I have that as well. I might use sections of it for mine. The problem is that since I use a classic Happy Planner, anything I do from Elena's printable that I bought, I have to resize. And I spent a lot of time yesterday trying to resize her hourly pages, just so that I can do some planning. and it kind of worked and it kind of didn't. So I don't know. I'm probably going to have to send her a text or an email and ask her for some more help, because I didn't quite. It's not even or anything at all. So I'll just have to ask her maybe for some helpful hints on how to do it. But anyway, so that's the only bad thing about that. I guess I could do something similar and print this in large size, but I'd rather not. So anyway, and that, I believe, is my current 2022 planner lineup to this point. As everything in the planner world, everything is subject to change, based on, finding out something doesn't work well for me, or a new release might show something that might work better. All of those there's a lot of variables, but for today, at 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time on December 28th, 2021, this is my planner lineup. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, if you'd please hit the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. Also hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I'm on and you can see what kind of goofy things I'm up to. And as always, I hope you have a great day. If I don't make any more videos before the new year, have a great new year. I'm really excited about being the creator of my own happy life. Bye.